one of the biggest reasons many and quite frankly most entrepreneurs fail, rather regardless of what the industry is because entrepreneurship is a mindset. So why do most entrepreneurs fail? And I mean a large majority of entrepreneurs fail. Just look at the statistics. One of the biggest reasons, and there's many reasons, by the way, and I'll cover many of them on this channel, but one of the biggest reasons many and quite frankly most entrepreneurs fail, rather regardless of what the industry is because entrepreneurship is a mindset. It's a mindset. It's a decision that we want to work on our own. We want to call our own shots. We want to be able to just live life the way we want to live it. Do what we want to do, when we want to do it, and how we want to do it. But it doesn't end up that way for most entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurship is a mindset, not a skill set. And where many entrepreneurs fail is they absolutely refuse to get the skill set. They have the mindset, which means partly to be an entrepreneur, you also have to be risk averse. You have to be able to roll with it and be okay with losing money. And look at losing money as an education. It's just like anything else. If you fail, you learn. And when you learn from those mistakes and those failures, then you move on. And you continue to do that. And you continue to evolve. But here's where many entrepreneurs absolutely miss the boat, and it's so freaking frustrating. Mistakes have to be made. Failures have to happen. But listen, they don't have to be your mistakes and failures. As an entrepreneur, as a business owner, many people have come before you. Many business owners and entrepreneurs have failed at many different things. You don't have to fail at those same things. Learn from other people. Now, I specifically like to work with people that are from large teams, specifically the military, because as you can see, I'm retired military. I've worked with all kinds of military. I've worked with every branch of the military. I've worked with special operations. I've worked in medical centers. I've worked all over the world, 23 countries on 5 continents. I'm used to working with teams. And the thing about the military is we always have mentors coming up throughout our career. We go through courses. We learn how to access the material that we need to access to do our job properly. And then we have mentors when we get to our duty station and we get to our units. And we stick with those mentors oftentimes for many years, even after they retire. I've still got mentors that I work with and that I talk to that have long since been retired, even though I'm retired, and I've been retired almost 8 years. People still call me. People that worked for me when I was a first sergeant and when I was a master sergeant working in operations, many soldiers still contact me for advice in their career and in their life. But when we leave the military, many business owners, many entrepreneurs consciously choose to not get a mentor to teach them and work with them along the way in this brand spanking new journey. Now, here's the thing. Many entrepreneurs have the skill set that's operated within the business. For instance, firearms instructors. Many military get out of the military and want to be firearms instructors or leadership coaches or work in whatever industry it is that they were working in the military, if it translates to a civilian occupation. The skill sets definitely translate, even if you're infantry. The leadership skill set definitely translates. That's one reason why I like to work with people that were prior military, because they have the intense intestinal fortitude, and they have the mindset that they have to be able to operate on their own, but they know they're not going to operate on their own, right? So But what they lack is, what many entrepreneurs lack, and probably you, is while you probably have the skill set as a firearms instructor or landscaper, or you went and got some training to be a hardscaper, or even a chiropractor, or whatever the case may be, it doesn't matter. Open up you're great, you know all kinds of coffees and beers, and many military want to open up bars and coffee shops and sell coffee and stuff like that. You've got the skill set around that, but where's the skill set missing? You don't know and understand business, and you've done nothing to learn and understand business other than maybe, like myself, got a bachelor's degree in business administration, upper level management, which, by the way, does absolutely nothing for me as a small business owner. Now, maybe a little bit, but not much. I've talked to people that have masters in business. Some even have a doctorate in business that they learned from a college. And they've said that just an hour conversation with me, they learned more about small business operations than they ever learned in their 4, 5, 6 years of college. Why is that? Because those college courses teach you how to go work for somebody else's business, work in somebody else's business, not to be your own business owner. And then even then, those are Fortune 500 businesses. Those are huge organizations. Marketing that is taught in college is not taught for small business owners. It's taught for Fortune 500 companies like Coca-Cola and Harley-Davidson. So you try to apply that in a small business environment, and it doesn't work at all, ever. You got to know and understand small business. Now, am I saying I'm the one that you need to contact and I'm the one that you need to hire as a consultant or a coach or a mentor? Maybe not. Most likely not, quite frankly. But find somebody who you resonate with, who is willing to coach you, who has, some people say just because you have to do the thing in order to be able to coach the thing. Well, I know people that do the thing but don't know how to coach and teach, and vice versa. I know people who know how to coach and teach but haven't done the thing, and they do it very well. I got many examples of this, of people that have not done the thing but can coach and teach others to do the thing at a very high level. Consider just one example. Consider professional football coaches in the NFL. Many of them never played the game professionally, yet they are leading a team of people to be somewhere where they personally have not been. The Super Bowl, for instance. All right, that's just one of many, many examples. So my point is this: as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, you are most likely very skilled at what it is that you do in your business that is the actual service. Auto mechanic, you name it. Very good at it. But you have never had any real training for small business. You definitely don't, and even if you do know and understand marketing, and you know and understand social media, and you know and understand all this stuff, most business owners do not have the time to be good enough at it, to get the message right, and to be consistent at it. That's why you need to outsource some of that stuff. HR. Do you know anything about HR? Have you ever been formally trained? You know just enough to put yourself in jail. You know just enough to get yourself in trouble. It can be very tricky. And if you have one employee or past employee that decides that they want to sue you, do you know for a fact that your process is ironclad, that you're going to be okay? Probably not. So you should be outsourcing HR to a company that just does outsourcing HR for small business owners. That's just one of many examples. All right. So I'm going to get off my soapbox here, but it really frustrates me to see businesses fail because the business owner refuses to get actual business training and quite frankly, just enough to know that you need to hire somebody else to do the things that you are not great at. Because there are so many things that have to be done in your business. You can't possibly do all of them and do them correctly. Consider a special operations team, whether it's Navy SEALs or Special Forces. Everybody has their own job. They all can cross-train. They know a little bit about each other's job. But they all are specialists in their specific job. I was trained as a Special Forces medic. Most of the team on a Special Forces team does not know the level of what a Special Forces medic knows to help and save the rest of the team. So if the medic goes down, they have to think quickly, because the medic has to train the team to at least sustain life, right? Until they can get them somewhere else. But the same thing with the medic doesn't know everything there is to know about the demolition guy. All the details. So it's the same thing in business. You have to have people on your team, and that you don't have to hire them. You can outsource much of what needs to be done. It's much more efficient, and it's much more cost effective. And you're going to get the process done right, whatever the task is. Whether it's accounting, bookkeeping, HR, marketing, operations, you name it, hiring, firing, all that kind of stuff is HR functions. It sucks. And then when you do all that, there's so many legal things about it that you need to know. So, again, I'm going to get off my soapbox. Hope this has been beneficial to you. If it has, please like this channel. Please subscribe to this channel. And please leave your comments. If you want to push back against what I'm saying, I'm all for it. Go ahead. I'm open to have this dialogue. I'm just speaking from experience of myself and working with hundreds of different other businesses in different industries in different countries, for that matter. All right. Take care. I wish you the best. I thank you for what you do.